That's Thailand right there. And that's Thailand too, but Maldives is just around the corner. It's only about 13 days away. That's where we're headed.
And maybe it'll be 14, maybe it'll be 12. Yeah.
I don't know how long this video is going to be, but we want to give you guys a little video this week because we're actually heading offshore. We're going to go sailing, well, motoring. And by the time you get this, we'll be out there somewhere, probably halfway. And we have enough jerry cans on board and diesel in the tanks to hopefully get us there.
I hope we better get there.
So we're taking this no wind window to get out of Thailand before the season switches and basically the monsoon season comes.
We're in a tight spot, really. We've been watching the weather for a month now, and there has been not a single window. The last window was exactly a month ago on Willa's birthday. And a boat left that very day that we were having her birthday, and I was like, oh, look at them go, they're off sailing. And that was the last time there was a window. We started watching the weather that day.
So that was the 27th of February.
So last night about 2 a.m. after I finished sewing the lee claws, I decided I better have a look at our fuel burn calculations. This is something that we've done so many times before, but it's been a long time, and we're looking at a 14-day possibly motor. Now it's not going to be the full 14 days, at least I freaking hope not. But we haven't looked at a passes reg list in such a long time that I started to panic a little bit at 2 a.m. as I do. And I went through all the fuel burn calculations, which is why my voice is croaky this morning, because I was up till ungoshly o'clock. So basically we take our RPM and how much fuel the boat consumes at that RPM, basically how many days of motoring we can get at a certain RPM. So we're looking at one engine at, I think we probably motor around 1600 RPM. If there is an advantageous current, then we can motor at a slower RPM or a lower RPM. So basically what I planned for last night when I wrote Ben a sticky note at 2:30 in the morning was that we might be motoring at 1800 RPM for 14 days. Now we might have to divert to Sri Lanka, which could be a bit of a problem because I don't know that they have fuel there right now. There's been a bit of a shortage.
Okay, so each of these is 20 liters. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 50, 60, 20, 340.
It's not far off.
I'm Ben, that's Ashley. Together, we did the unimaginable. We sold everything and then set off on a mission to sail around the world.
Civilization. See you later.
28 countries later and over 25,000 nautical miles, we are only halfway around the world.
I have no idea what's gonna happen.
Subscribe to follow the adventure as we finish this lap.
Says there's more.
Ash, just got lots more, Ash.
It looks a bit dirty in there, eh?
Soak in there. That's what the other one was too. We're trying to find more jerry cans. All the jerry cans we have are, it turns out, rotten on the bottom, like really, really soft. Methyl salicate. I have no idea what that is. So methyl salicate. Yeah, salicate. Is a product used to treat minor aches and pains of muscles and joints. Menthol and methyl salicate work by causing the skin to feel cool and warm. So this is like, I don't know. Maybe they use it for the salons around here.
Oh, it's probably Tiger Balm.
Yeah, it's like Tiger Balm. Tiger Balm diesel we're gonna have. Corrosive.
No, that.
Yeah, but... No.
No, left.
No. Oh.
Well, that's what was in those.
We're driving around Phuket trying to find a jerry can. There's a lot of little mom and pop shops, it seems sometimes, that sell like used cans.
I think they're from like fabrication, like pharmaceutical companies that like buy this stuff and then make other products.
Smaller,
like big.
downsize the product.
Yeah. Anyway, It's like raw materials that are coming in and then they reuse them. They're good and thick, like it says corrosive on the container and everything, the ones she hasn't washed. So I imagine it would hold the diesel fine. But we're a little bit nervous because she washes them with water, the woman that we just met, and I guess all these little places do this. They wash the cans out with water so they look all good and pristine and clean, but God knows what's in there.
All new.
No problem.
Make sure they're not broken.
No problem. Good.
Yep.
Eh. Good.
$1,600. Oh, you have 16. I've got 600.
You have 600?
Yeah.
Tip. Tip.
I like her.
She's a hustler.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
No COVID.
No COVID, yeah.
No, all good.
Thailand no COVID.
Okay.
Yeah, all good. No, Thailand's very nice. It's very good. 1,600 baht for all those jerry cans. I mean, I'm sure they're just a little bit different quality, but they're made for diesel. They're brand new. And one can at East Asia Marine, probably from the USA, was 1,600 baht, and 11 cans from the Thai plastic store.
1600.
1600.
They got a high flow, or they turned on the high flow for us. Credit card work? You checked out?
We checked out. Our credit card's still working. And we had a super awesome surprise. A huge thank you to Chris. You know who you are. I cannot believe it. I got in there and you bought half of our diesel. That's shocking. It's outrageous. Thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts. You don't know how much it helps us right at this moment in time. It's awesome. So thank you so much.
– 30 minutes in, how are you feeling?
It's a long way to go.
There's a lot of people that left an impact on us here in Thailand, and one person that really comes to mind is a little girl by the name of Sophie. Sophie is a little girl in Krabi who couldn't walk and still can't walk. We tried to help her by getting braces for her, but we ran out of time, and we left some money at Port Tacola, and they managed to get her a wheelchair. I wish we could have done more there.
Yeah, and I wish we would have had the time to go back there and not had so many issues with Nahoa, because our plan was to go back there in the last couple of weeks, to go to Krabi and then check out from Krabi and visit the people that we met and loved there. But
yeah. But that's it. We're out of here. The boat's mostly working. The engines are working. The diesel tanks aren't leaking. The diesel tanks are clean. The sails are working. We can pull them up. And yeah, we're heading to the Maldives. This is a no wind weather window. This is probably the last window before we have contrary winds. We're literally gonna go down here, take a right, take a left, and go straight over to Sumatra, so across the Malacca Straits, and then we're out in the Indian Ocean. It's gonna be an epic 2 weeks of cruising, motoring, fishing, a little bit of sailing, and then we'll be in the Maldives. And we'll catch you on the other side. Those of you that are patrons, we put our link up. We're gonna post daily little messages on our tracking link, like little blog posts. Because we have satellite communications, we can't post actual video or images, but we can update you on how many fish we've caught, what the crew's doing, who's jumped overboard, who's gotten back on board, and that's about it. The next 6, 12, 18 months are basically us out cruising without hitting a marina, just going west, going south around the Cape of Africa and back to the Caribbean where we started. We're finishing the circumnavigation. It's happening. We're off. High five.
So the other night I said to Ben, I'm like, I'm actually quite nervous about this passage. And he goes to me, well, if you're nervous, we can't go then. And I'm like, okay, dude. I'm like, I can be nervous and we can still go. Don't ever let nervousness stop you from going. But do figure out why you're nervous. And I think it's the kids. I was worried that if we get horrible seas or contrary winds, or we were still looking at weather and it was uncertain. Yeah, I'm nervous about it with the kids, but it's because I've never done it before. So this is our first passage with our 2 kids, and we really can't wait. It's gonna be a really different first passage because there's no or little to no sailing, which really, really sucks. But it also means that there should be a lot calmer seas. So we look forward to that. For the kids, for myself, for all of us to get back into the swing of things. If you can't have wind, at least you can hope for calm seas. Right?
I was nervous when the diesel tanks were clogging, when the engines weren't working, when everything else went wrong. But now I'm confident in my boat. We have tested everything. We regularly have gone full throttle on the engines to weed out any little quirks. We've done some, not heavy sailing, but definitely pushed the limits of the boat in some local breeze here. And nothing has broken. And anything that did go wrong, we have fixed. So I'm confident. I'm confident we'll be fine. And yeah, we're going.